Hi guys, Russell here from Prime Motion Fitness. Well, congratulations to all of those Victoria Police applicants who passed their fitness test at the Academy over the weekend. Well done. I'm sure it's a relief to get a tick in the box for one more step in the application process. Don't forget that in 6 months' time you'll be sitting that fitness test again, regardless of how your application might have progressed in the meantime. So don't let your fitness slip down again. You're just making it difficult for yourself if you do that. So keep your foot on the gas. So for those of you that were there at the session on Sunday, you'll know that recruiting shared some information about the numbers that they're dealing with at the moment. I think we all know that the application process is pretty slow at the moment and that there'll be no police squads January, February or March, and they think the first squad's likely to kick off again in April. And at the moment there are 300 applicants who have passed all of the phases of the application process and are now sitting on that waiting list or the order of merit, hoping for a position in April. Now, they also suggested that they would anticipate by the time April comes around, there could be as many as 600 applicants sitting on that order of merit looking for a position. Now, I've never been any good with numbers, but I don't have much trouble working out that if squads have around 25 people in them, and there's not going to be too many squads for a while, 600 people is a lot of people trying to get into squads of 25 at a time. So obviously the next step for police applicants who have just passed the fitness test is to now start preparing yourself for the selection panel interview. Now, if you haven't started preparing, you need to get on with it. You need at least a couple of months to get yourself right for that selection panel interview. Now, obviously we can help you with that part of the process. It's one of the areas that we have some expertise, and we've had some fantastic results from people who have gone through our selection panel preparation training and then gone on to pass their selection panel interview. In fact, this week we had the 4th person who went through the application process on their own, prepared themselves, and were unsuccessful at the selection panel interview. Now, some 18 months later, they've decided to get really serious about it the second time around. Because 12 months to wait to start all over again is a long time, and they've taken part in our selection panel training and been able to go through, do the selection panel interview and do it well, and now find themselves on the order of merit. So if you're serious about getting through this process, of course you could still pass the selection panel interview by doing your own preparation. But like the written exam at the start of the process, it accounts for 50% of what will become your final score, and it's that score that determines where you sit on the order of merit. So if you can participate in something that's going to improve your chances of scoring well, for me it's a no-brainer. So if you need some help, don't hesitate to ask. Have a look at our course, ask around, talk to other applicants and see what they think of the program that we offer and whether or not it's worthwhile investing in something like that. I'm sure that if you weren't successful, or maybe you did pass the panel but you had to wait 12 or 18 months before you could go through the whole process again, you wouldn't hesitate to get some extra help to make sure that you gave yourself the very best chance of passing that selection panel interview. Okay, so again, for those people who have done the fitness test, keep your foot on the gas, don't let your fitness drop, and get started on preparing yourself for your selection panel interview. It's so important. It's the first opportunity to get face to face, and it will account for the other 50% of what becomes your final score as a police applicant. So get cracking on your preparation. Okay, until the next video, if you've got any questions or any comments, don't hesitate to leave them. I'll always try to address them. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.